Here's your review of WWE RAW, the week commencing the 22nd of July 2024. So it starts with Gunther coming out. Basically, he calls out Damian Priest, said he's not that good of a champion. He's not really doing much. And he says he's not that good, really. And he doesn't care if he's from the streets. He's a street bum. As he said that, Damian Priest come out and they start brawling. They brawl in the ring and they brawl in the back. So let's see what happens there. Then we have Dragunov versus Braun Breaker. The winner is the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, and they will face Sami Zayn at SummerSlam. Really good match, but it looks like Dragunov was injured and he was basically taken out, and Braun Breaker won by stoppage. Then we have the Judgment Day, basically talking about their plans, and Dom got a bit scared. Is Dom scared? The question if Dom is scared of Jey Uso and something needs to be done, but Rhea Ripley seems to not want Jey Uso touched. Not sure what's happening there. Then we have it's Tozawa's birthday, so people are eating cake. The Xavier and the Alpha Academy eating cake, especially Otis. Then we have Lyra versus Sonya in a really good match, really spirited match, but in the end Sonya got the victory with some interference. Then we have a strange Wyatt video, and I'm sure it was Nikki Cross in it, but it was very strange. Then we have CM Punk come out, basically says he's cleared to fight now. He's totally cleared. The physician, the surgeons cleared him. He's now back. And he calls out Drew to fight. Drew comes out. Drew looks like he's going to go and fight. And he goes, no, I'm all right. He's not going to fight. Then CM Punk started coming through him. Loads of security came out. So Adam Pearce comes out and says, at SummerSlam, the special guest referee for their match is going to be Seth Rollins. Then we have the Judgment Day in the back going to look for Jey Uso and looking to beat him down. As they was doing that, Dominic ran into Liv Morgan, who flirted. Then we had Sami Zayn basically ready for his match against Braun Breaker at SummerSlam, and then Jey Uso's attacks as Sami Zayn goes and helps. Then we have Xavier and the Alpha Academy versus the Final Testament in a brilliant 6-man tag, but in the end Final Testament gets the victory. Then after the match, Chad Gable and the Creed brothers basically calling out Otis, saying, listen, come back to us, let's join forces. But Otis says no. After that's happened, the Wyatt family turn up. So yeah, all hell breaks loose, and then they get attacked and get taken out. Then we have Bronson Reed versus Pete Dunne. The match was meant to happen, but it didn't happen because Sheamus took them both out. Then we have the Judgment Day sort of being unhappy about the beatdown they got from Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. Finn said he's going to make a tag team match later on, and then he wants Retribution next week. And then Dom gets called out by Rhea about Liv. Then Sheamus calls out Pete Dunne and Bronson Reed for a banger. So let's see what happens there. Then we have Rhea Ripley brings out Dom, basically calls out Dom and says, Liv Morgan, you can have him. As Liv Morgan turns up, Dominic Mysterio says to Liv he hates her and wants nothing to do with her, essentially sort of breaking her heart. Then we have Zelina Vega versus Zoe Starks in a really good match. Go and watch, you haven't seen it, but in the end Zelina gets the victory. Then we have Xavier Woods saying he wants Karrion Kross next week on Raw, and then after he said that, Drew confronted Adam Pearce about letting Seth Rollins be the special guest referee. He's not happy. Then we have Albert and Isla and Sonya and Zoe basically all face off, and they're not happy with each other. Then in the main event is Jey Uso and Sami Zayn Yeet versus Judgment Day. Really good match. Go and watch it, but in the end Jey Uso gets the victory.